What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you a wizard starter build for Diablo 3 patch 2.6.1 in season 12. We're also going to cover the GR20 build and just general tips if you're maining wizard next season, okay? Blood's got you covered. Now let me totally derail my own video by saying that there are so many multiplier. These are the list of items right here that they buffed, just the newer items that have so many big multipliers for you to build around. The chance of you needing this is pretty slim, but I thought I would share it with you, like the Explosive Blast Wand, the Unstable Scepter, 400, 450, the Grand Vizier, 400% damage increase. So there's lots of big multipliers. Just put them in the cube and kind of build around them. And yeah, but if you're one of the lucky few that doesn't get one of these items while leveling, or let's say you get power leveled, etc., and somebody leaves you high and dry, man, this build will be great for you as a starter build any season, okay? Just some general tips. The first greater riff you do, you will get a Bane of the Powerful. So you get a level 1 Bane of the Powerful. After you kill an elite pack, you'll have a 20% damage increase. With all my testing, I didn't use any legendary gems, but you should have this right away. We also didn't use any Paragon whatsoever in the video, nothing beneficial in the cube. Right, you can't uncube stuff, so I just put things in here that didn't affect the testing. Also, with the Hope of Cain, it's part of the season journey. You have to upgrade a rare, which I would recommend you do a wand. I'm using a two-handed staff in the video, but I would recommend a wand. That way you can get something really good. And yeah, and then you can get more cooldown, so you can get cooldown on both of them. I would recommend you do that. You have to do it anyway with the season journey. You'll probably have a legendary weapon. I didn't use it for testing. I also tested all baseline marquee gems. Again, you'll probably have a few Imperials here and there. I try to set the bar so low that nobody will have it as worse as I do. That way, you know, it's just to help you guys out. So hopefully it works out. Another thing you can do is craft Reaper's Wrap. So if you don't know, you go kill Malthael, get the pattern. You can kill him on any difficulty. You go to the blacksmith here, go to armor and go to bracers, and you have insta resource, right? This will just definitely help you out tremendously. Those are 3 things that everybody should probably have. And yeah, let's go ahead and show it off. You can see entropy alone just obliterates people. We used to use this back in the day when Hadric first came out and we didn't have so many multipliers. Black hole groups them up and gives you up to a 20% damage buff, I believe. Get the items here. It's crazy, man. It does so much damage, and just probably with the power creep and everything like that over the course of time, things just get stronger. I know they buffed disintegrate damage at some point, so it definitely shows here in the build. And when you have elites, or when you want to really go in on somebody, go ahead and pop Archon form. And another thing I would suggest is while you're leveling from 61 to 70, collect yellow gear. I know it sounds crazy, but I would collect double main stat and cooldown gear, right? If you can get crit on it, good, that's awesome. Crit damage, that's amazing. But save cooldown gear, you're gonna need it for Veers later on. So that's something that you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Also, as soon as you get capped on blood shards, you wanna roll mantled hill, you wanna roll rings at level 27. Roll rings at level 27 for a wizard. It has the highest chance possible for you to get a mantled hill. If you get the mantled, make sure you use paralysis to stun them. That's going to proc your mantled hill, and you're pretty much good the rest of the game for speed farming, right? Mantled pairs great with Veers and cooldown reduction. The 4-piece Veers is actually pretty cool, and especially the more cooldown you have, even if it's really crappy items, use cooldown reduction. It'll really help you out. The 2-piece Veers gives you the effect of every rune, so you're getting like teleport, you're getting the damage increase, combustion, pure power, lower the cooldown, you get all the stuff. Slow time, make sure you're using slow time bubble, hold down the right mouse bumper and spam Q, right? You want to just do as much damage as possible. You don't have to worry about mantled eating your procs or anything like that. You're just literally just doing as much damage as possible. In addition, the 4-piece is going to give you attack speed, armor, and resistances. So you're going to be super tanky, and it's going to set you up for when you get your 6-piece bonus. You'll have cooldown reduction and all that stuff. I will give you a chance to screenshot this if you get Arcane Orb stuff. Okay, if you get Arcane Orb stuff like Triumvirate or Unstable Scepter and you want to build into that, here's a second version we made. Now this is basically Spectral Blade into Frozen Orb, Safe Passage, right? We're basically using Absolute Zero also to group them up. You get the cold damage increase. It's basically like a baby DMO build, and we have a cold DMO on the channel. This was really good, but this was not as good as Entropy. They did buff Arcane Orb to 950 damage, the frozen orb. So it's definitely awesome if you want to check it out. It gives you guys a little something in case you get the Arcane stuff. Yeah, we made a few starter builds to kind of see what was the best. Anyway, this build for GR20 clear is absolutely ridiculously powerful because of the Veer set. And like I said, the more cooldown you get, the more you're absolutely going to dominate. I thought this was going to be a little bit more challenging because there was no like multipliers, but it ended up being pretty awesome. When you don't have it, you can still do damage. Entropy is strong, and then when you want to drop the pain, you pop Archon form and just let it rip. Let's let it rip. Where's the elite? He's getting destroyed, right? So you're getting that attack speed, the damage from the Archon runes. You get a 2-second teleport. So just don't pop it until you at least see one elite, and try to get as much damage out once you see the cooldown going, and then you're pretty much a slave to the cooldown. But you know, if you get a Zodiac ring or the Mantled Hill, it gets even better. Make sure you have lightning on your bracers as soon as you go to Mantled Hill. But we're using Arcane, so you want to stack Arcane damage in this build in particular. But you start to really take off. Look, we're doing pretty good. We're doing some damage. We got him to half health, and then as soon as we get Archon, Combustion blows him up. And so you can see like in an open map where you can really take advantage of Archon, or if you get a channeling pylon, it'll be really good. If you're playing hardcore, I would wait until you get more cooldown and more survivability. You know, in softcore, we have the luxury of kind of skipping content, you know, or skipping levels because we don't have to worry about dying, perma-dying. We do worry about dying. We don't have to worry about permadeath. So group them up and blast them down. And, you know, the links will be down in the description for you guys if you need that as well. I'll probably do Diablo fan links for the starter. And for the 4Ps, maybe I will. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next level here. But Archon's almost up. I might actually go back, and that was some good density, so I might actually go back and do that. Wait, no, we got some elite here. We got some elites there. Pretty good build overall, pretty solid, and it only gets better if you have any items, right? Like you can see when you have Archon, it gets you ahead enough to where you don't need anything else, and basically win. So once you get your 6-piece bonus, what Veers does is Archon gains a stack when you hit, so you want to just be going crazy, just go wild, kill everything. It also reduces your damage taken and increases your damage by a lot. Okay, so even if this gets nerfed or the changes get reverted, it'll still be one of the fastest speed farm builds right out the gate. It's probably the fastest right out the gate. So roll your Mantled Heals at level 27, stack it with this, and this is basically what it would look like without a Mantled Heal. So make sure to screenshot this. I'm not gonna put a link down below. This is just like basic tips for get you going. Like if you get your 6-piece with this is like bare bones with nothing else. Once you get your 6-piece set and you hit the 3 main parts of this build, which is cooldown everywhere as much as possible, a Mantled Heal, and your 6-piece bonus, right? That's pretty much the core of what you need. Then you can start getting other cool things. Like this is the build that you want to build into. The links will be below. A Zodiac ring, you know, Traveler's Pledge, Compass Rose, a Convention of Elements would be good. Starfire, maybe you can upgrade more wands. You can get a Starfire, or maybe you can come across an Ingeom. If you're loot sharing with 4 people, make sure to let them know. Say, hey, I really need an Ingeom. It'll set my build on fire. We'll be able to kill faster and do more damage. I use Ingeom because it does lower the cooldown of your teleport. So it actually affects you while in Archon form. Normally, teleport is a 2-second cooldown. With Ingeom, it makes your teleports instant. So it's really cool. There's also some Archon items like a Fazula. You can roll belts. Belts are cheap, like 25. Or you can get the Swami. You can upgrade helmets. But I probably would do belts first. Rings are expensive. Once you have your Mantled, you don't want to roll rings. Maybe you'll get your Obsidian ring on the way to your Mantled. That would be awesome. Ashnagars is good for survivability, especially because you're increasing torments really fast. And of course, you know, getting all your legendary gems, unlocking them, leveling them up. But yeah, good luck in Season 12, my friend. If you have any questions, post them below. I'll do my best to answer them. There is just a lifetime worth of tips, and I couldn't fit them all in this video, but I wanted to give Wizards like a good framework, a timeline to get going. If you want to research further and maybe find some more in-depth builds, like I said in my other video, there's some amazing wizard creators. You know, search Adam, a Disco Bear, search Craddock, search SVR. Again, lots of other creators too. I don't know who's maining wizard next season. I know Marwan also played some wizard in the past, but yeah, just Google it, man. Check out Diablo fans. Check out YouTube. Riker definitely has some very well detailed videos. Of course, don't forget the Raiders in this video. But yeah, this is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.